How we doing out there? How we doing, people? God damn, my man, 50 grand. God damn, Jay Brill. Motherfucking Cash App. What's happening out there, people? What's happening, people? How we doing out there? God damn, we got 20 people in the garage and shit. What's happening? How's everybody doing? What's up, Choose Peace? Madeline Swags, what's happening? Jay Brill's in the house. Desi, what's up? Good to see you guys. Brenda, what up? Glad you made it. Yeah, we got Choose Peace. We got Becky G in the house. What's happening, Becky G? How's everybody's day going and shit today? Figured I was out in the shop. I figured listening to the scanner. Got a little delivery the other day. I think I was talking about it the other night. This little mini grinder I ordered for the bench and shit. Not a huge bench, but I like to shop and stuff. Sometimes my work knife or whatever ain't sharp, so I like to shop on that stuff. Plus, I can use this grinder to pretty much put a little edge on anything, But I wanted to show you guys the grinder. It was a nice little piece, cheap, something online, tiny, and something I could just hook right up. Maybe we'll clamp it down, or we'll clamp it to the table. I could screw it down. Maybe we'll mount it. We'll fix it right to the table. I don't know. It's a nice little piece, though. Thanks, Greek Princess. Yeah, I've been putting this together. I've made a couple shelves. I put our helmets up top and shit. Me and the boys' helmet. And got a lot of my hardware, nuts and bolts, stuff that I bought and stuff. some organizing, you know. That way I can reach out and grab the shit.
Street, 105, 57, female abdominal pain.
It's been a couple of fires. I got the fire on here too. Got the police scanner and the fire that's bouncing back and forth. But yeah. How's everybody's day going today? Going good? But you have a good day at work? Felt like a Monday, huh? Ha ha. God damn. Shit, Greek Princess is in the garage too. Goddamn, what up, Greek Princess? Jay Bro's over here too. What up, Jay Bro? God damn, Averill. You over there? What's up, Averill? You know, it's bigger this way, the shop. I'll tell you that. What you see here, the little workstation and shit, the shop is huge. I mean, we could fit hundreds of people in here. I mean, we don't need, you know, police detail, nothing. We could get 100 people in here. It'd be awesome, you know? We could stand around the garage, you know? It's going down, Jay Bro. How's your day going, man? You doing any fishing today? Yeah, we could have a garage party. Yeah, I had a day off this week, Monday. It's really my only day off. So, no fishing. That's right. Sounds like a plan. Well, shit, let me show you guys this little grinder I got. I'll show you guys my little grinder and shit. So I picked this little grinder up. Thing's tiny. Look at this little grinder. Nice little compact grinder. You know? Nice little thing. It's crazy. Crazy. I seen this. It was online. I says, you know, I mean, and I have some big pedestal grinders. I got some nice bench top. You know, I got a 30 by 30 garage building next door. But I you know, these projects that we do all together as a group, you know, and as a crew, as I call it, the Kevy crew. This is our place. This is our spot. When you come over to Kevy Kev's, man, we're here. We're in the shop. We're doing the shop talk. You know what I mean? We keep it different from everything going on outside. When you come in my garage, you leave the bullshit at the door. You understand what I'm saying? You guys, everybody's more than welcome to come over here, sit down, hang out, listen to the scanner, build something, you know? Yell at me for smoking cigarettes and shit. I don't give a shit. But leave the bullshit at the door, you know what I mean? Anybody, any mods or anything, you see somebody come in here, you know, trying to stir the pot, let me know. Let me know. God damn. So we got this little grinder. Nice little piece, man. Psyched about this little thing. But we're going to have to dress it up. We're going to have to put the wheels on it and shit. Came with some nice wheels. Came with some nice stones. You know? Now this little grinder would be perfect for sharpening like culinary knives or something in the kitchen. Trying to think of what else. A pair of they used to have the garden shears. That you could take apart. Some of them nowadays they're set it and forget it. When you're done with it, throw it away. But the older, the old styles, some of the old Swiss scissors and stuff, you could take them apart and you could put an edge back on them. Goddamn! Shout out to Becky G. Thank you, Becky G. Yeah, you can check out Kevy Kev on the Cash App. Kevy Kev 781 on the Cash App. God damn. So we got two different stones. This is like a less non-aggressive. It's kind of like a fine stone. I almost feel it, like sandpaper, Simple kit. I don't know if you guys can see this here. I know it's a little. Wish I could do a zoom in, But as I go along, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Nice little motor. Actually, before we dress it up, let's see what it got. Let's see what it got for some. See what it's got for some torque here. Comes with a nice plug-in kit with a variable speed. It's got a nice variable speed adjuster, so you can set this at max. You can decrease it down, slow the wheel down. Nice little piece. Got my little buddy Kevy Kev 781 Jr. You guys want to say hi to Kevy Kev 781 Jr.? Come on in, bro. Come in the shop, man. Get your work boots on. God damn, put the phone down. Don't be hiding behind the screen. What's up? Say hi to everybody. Hi. Little Kevy Kev, man. It's a good kit. See that piece of paper over there in that top shelf? Give me that, Dad. Let me see that. Just don't be hiding your face. What up, man? All right. Is there another piece of paper over there? Is there another piece of paper over there?
No.
Sure?
Sure.
All right. What about on the floor? Nothing? All right. Good man. That's okay. See that piece of paper over there? Yep. All right. Go do your thing, all right? Say bye.
Bye. Bye, chat.
God damn. Bye, chat. Dude, you be sneaking in the back door with the chat, and you're going to watch out for Kevy Gill 781 Jr. He'll sneak right back up in the chat and shit. No, man, I ain't the sister. I ain't the sister, man. It's me, Kevy Kev Jr. My dad doesn't live.
Alert activation with no contact.
I subscribe
That's
to you.
Ladder 1, 121 Franklin Street. Unit
Thank you.
301.
Love
For
you.
medical alert activation with no contact.
So I got.
And since you got 3 subscribers, I already subscribed.
Nice. You're one of the 3.
All right, Engine 9, you want to
Man,
cancel the ladder?
love the
Ladder 2
support,
for fire
man.
alarm.
You know I'm going to support you forever. Love you, bro. So we got a nice little diagram on setting this up,
All right, ladder 2. Got that. You're going to go
and
to 121 Franklin Street.
it's pretty self-explanatory.
Ladder 1 for fire alarm.
There's a couple lock and bolts. Set this right up. Set this baby right up. Let's see here. Simple plug in on the back. And let's see here. We got this variable speed. Lights on. So we must have power.
6 Green Street, unit number 105.
God damn, people. I like that. Sounds like it's got some oomph to it. All right, let's get a wheel on here. We'll clamp it down. See if we can see what kind of power it really got. Anytime you're ever fooling around with something electrical and you plan on, you plan on doing any kind of work on it, make sure you unplug the power supply.
Medic 1 on BLS 21 Husk Court, unit number 2. Gotta be for a 16-year-old male in the hallway, unconscious.
16-year-old male, unconscious. God damn. Youth out here. Smash the like button. Thank you, Natalie. Sorry, I could be doing shit over here too. Smash that like button. Yeah. Oh no, Becky, I hear you. 16-year-old kid, unconscious. We'll find out. We're here with him. God damn.
Mention 7's back in the city in service.
So yeah, while we're listening to the scanner, I'm gonna start bolting this thing together here. God damn, it is scary.
Control the 15. Fire alarm answering engine 5. Green, where was that going?
I'm hooked on these.
That last one is 21
Celsius.
Husk Court, unit number 2.
God damn, cherry coke.
101.
Something different.
24 control on the stop. It's at until the Regina Road.
So I unplugged the power supply. We got no power connected to this grinder.
Units responding to 21 Husk Court. 16-year-old male, cardiac issues also.
Oof. Jesus, 16-year-old cardiac issues. Comes with a nice kit. Comes with its own tools. I like that when these kits come with their own tools. You know? I'm sure I already have the tool, the Allen wrench, to put it on. But God damn. I'll just file that with the rest of them. I got a nice spot. Put the Allen keys in there. Breed Square. That's where I'm. That's my stomping grounds. God damn.
7 units still
So
at the booking desk.
I'm gonna dress this thing up here.
46 cars, you need transport. Yeah, Roger, pick up again, please. Roger, he's en route. Control copy.
In 1 second, people.
Say which door to go to with 21 Husk.
Goddamn people, my bad little interruption. We got this little grinder here going.
Welcome.
Nice little setup. I love this little grinder already.
You head over to 532 Western Ave. Identify that party 47.
Medic 1 on scene. Medic 1 on scene. to CO1, just an update. Price conscious. Don't worry about it. Unit 23 to wind control.
Go ahead, 23.
On stop, Gallo at Linfield when you're ready.
Roger, come back.
Flight Honda Accord 776, Delta November 3.
Roger.
Nice. Now, when you're tightening these up, you just want to kind of snug them up a little bit. Am I still muted? My bad. I was muted a minute ago. You guys can hear me? Can you guys hear me out there? We got 19 people in the shop. I shouldn't be muted. It should be good. We can hear you. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Thank you, Becky G. So, what we got going on here is this little grind, a nice little piece. We're just setting it up. I'm going to take this wheel right off. Just going to grab this right with it.
Atlantic 11. Fire alarm answering Atlantic 11.
It's a busy time right now with this scanner.
Atlantic 11, fire alarm, we're going out half court. Atlantic 11, you're on scene.
I like to just give them a nice little snug.
6 Olive. Atlantic 13, you're responding. 6 Olive Street, unit number 101. The 75-year-old male, sick, unwell.
Go ahead.
Yeah, with Master Care Plate 6396 Charlie. Chevy Silverado, pick that up.
Roger. Atlantic 14 occupied sale.
Atlantic 14 occupied to the sale. 7
Go ahead.
Purple was in there.
Roger.
Atlantic Quarter Control, clear with the site.
Roger.
46, do you have anyone else 318 tied up to the station?
18. Back to traffic 18.
We're ahead of that.
Roger.
Wow, it's got a lot of power, people. It's got a lot of power. I like this little piece. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll mount this up. I kind of like this. I'm going to have to dress the wheels a little bit. Usually when you dress the wheel, you get some high spots out of them. You get a little chip or something.
You still have me on Newport?
Man, I'm glad everybody's here with me though. Heavy Crew's here.
Roger.
Do you mind that service?
I love all these little gadgets and shit. Oh, let me tell you, man. I got some other shit too.
Roger.
I grabbed a couple of tools that I've been dying to get. A couple things I had that got a little weathered. Or I let someone borrow them, never got them back. Never.
Control.
Go ahead.
Either I let somebody borrow it and I fucking never got it back.
Roger. Are all units going to be clear?
If you're out there.
Roger.
God damn. If you're feeling some type of way, shout out to Kevy Kev on the motherfucking Cash App.
Autonomous control.
Go ahead.
Coming in one from Pittsburgh Union.
Yeah, what do we got going on? I
Roger.
told you I built a shelf. I built a shelf. Built a shelf and put the helmets up there. Oh, wow. It's got teeth.
Mission 7 encoded.
The helmet's got cheat teeth.
Mission 7 encoded.
JFK's dolphin in the backyard.
Roger. 9.
Yeah, we got to put some new handlebars on Kev's dirt bike, too. That's going to be another plan. But goddamn, let's see if this thing got any. We could throw some sparks with this little son of a bitch. It's a nice little piece, man. You just clamp it where you want. You know? We'll have to try this thing out real quick. You know?
Roger.
God damn. Nice little grinder. Nice little piece. Doesn't have to bolt this thing, guys, like loud. Nice file.
Control. We're up in the check area.
Shit, you know what?
Roger.
We might as well just mount this mount this guy. God damn. Guys took a turn for the worse there. God damn. How we doing, people? God damn. How the fuck can I fix that? Let me try to fix the aesthetics here.
Last 11, fire. Alright, answering Atlantic 11. 11, take 1 to the tail. Atlantic 1 to the tail.
God damn, people. We had some major malfunctions. I'm trying to mount this computer in a safe zone where it won't get hurt and shit, but nah, I'm like a bull in a china shop and shit.
Engine 3 is in quarters.
I start talking with my hands and shit. I just fucking sidekick the fucking computer. My bad, people. We're gonna mount this right to the bench. That's what we're gonna do. We'll have to just do it. Get it over with. Comes with some hardware. I'm good with it. It's a nice little piece. We'll mount it right down here or something, or we'll mount it right on the corner here.
Total 16. Show the car 16.
What's it?
Victor Gary on Jock 2273. Sean 1.
Roger. 23 control.
God.
Transmission issue, I am clear.
Roger.
It's a busy time with that scanner today, I'll tell you that, people. It's a real busy time with that scanner. Yeah, that don't look bad. Huh? That don't look bad. Put it right there. A little drill here.
Do you want to control?
God.
2 Bravo, Romeo with what?
What we're gonna do here.
Roger.
So we're gonna put this right here. I'm gonna use. Now, don't. You might have to throw up a disclaimer, but you see that punch with the point? You see how it's got a sharp point on it? Trying to get that in the camera. You see that point? There's a name for this. It's called a prick punch. Goddamn, believe it or not, disclaimer. What this is gonna do is it's gonna dimple. It's gonna put a mark in this metal. So when you go to drill, your drill ain't bound walking around the flat piece of metal.
Roger.
Right, 1 quarter. 1 quarter.
Now I do a lot of shit by eye. Been doing this shit for a while. If you want to measure it out and go that route, highly suggested. If you're gonna be all super neat about it, but
Car 16.
Come back with 1 mail party from this location.
Roger.
so now by me doing what I just did, I put 2 impressions right here on the bench. So now when I take my drill and I do my pilot hole, and I'm going to run a pilot hole. I'm going to run just a small drill just to give it a hole for them threads to chase with the screw.
Total 14.
God damn, people, you guys are in the shop. We're getting down. Shit, should we put a little music on? You like the scan?
Chestnut Union, 5 party 70 units.
Roger.
Shit, we got these screws. I mean, these ain't bad screws, but God damn, we might be able to run something a little better than that. We might be able to run something a little better than that with the screws. I mean, here's a nice sheet metal kit right here. This is a nice sheet metal kit. It even got the rubber washers.
If you're any closer to that check person, can you head over to
I think this is what we're gonna go with right here, people. Nice sheet metal, hardware kit. Comes with the little rubber washers, the little round washers in there.
568 Linfield Street. Ashridge. 4 X-ray Juliet 35. Black Honda Pilot.
Roger.
You want to play with the face?
Roger. 714.
14.
Can you call in at 4361?
Roger.
Now I'm gonna stick with a length that
23.
ain't gonna get you from underneath, dude.
Go ahead.
Regina Linfield for you.
Roger, commander.
Black Infinity 6 Bravo X-ray Delta 68.
Roger.
Guys, see my new prop too? Guys, see my new prop? God damn, throw your ones up if you're rocking with the Kevy crew. Throw your ones up if you're rocking with the Kevy crew. Come on, people.
Control.
Shit, I'm gonna have to put that on this side.
Go ahead.
Linfield Regina 5 Lima Kilo 92 Infinity QX80 color red 1 occupant. And then
Roger.
To control, clear with the verbal.
Roger.
It's nice out today, people, huh? Anybody cooking out on the grill tonight? Anybody cooking out on the grill tonight? See if we got action yet. Nice. Well, that's it, people. That's where it's good. That's where it's staying right there. So we got something accomplished. We put in a little mini grinder in the shop today. That's a good thing. I like that, the productivity. Glad you guys, thanks for showing up. Got some nice hardware. I just found this company that nice stainless steel hardware, 210-piece set. I mean, even some small stuff, 5 mil, 4 mil. My motorcycle too. That's something else we're gonna have to do a couple things on.
Roger.
I want to do a couple things for that. I got to rebuild the carburetor on that thing.
Roger.
But so now I got a miscellaneous bucket for certain things. We don't need this C-clamp no more, I'll tell you that. God damn. We out here too, people. We out here in the hood.
16, we're out back, and we get a big please.
Roger, the guys are coming up.
Nice, people. Nice. This is great. This is great. This is a nice little grinder. We could put an edge back on something.
I'm clear with the site.
Roger.
And what we're gonna end up doing is if this thing fails, we're gonna give it a review. it's a little loud, but that worked out good. We put a nice new edge on that cold chisel. Put a nice edge on it. Nice and sharp now, you know. And there'll be plenty of other things that we can put a nice edge on. You know, I think this was a good little project. I'm glad we put this together. You know, I'll keep this little bag with the plug in it. We'll find a home for it on the shelf. There's another thing I picked up too over there. That's a nice little piece right there. I'm psyched about that grinder. God damn, people, my bad. Plus, I just picked this up. I just picked up this grinder too. Been charging this battery. I left out in the truck. I wanted to charge it. Not a bad little grinder. Always good if you need to cut a bolt off or something. Nice grinder. I'm happy with this piece. It's got a nice charging system. Nice little indicator on it. On the bottom, digital indicator. We'll find a good spot for that. I got all the adapters for it. It can be a buffer. It can be a buffer, a grinder, a sander. It's not bad. It's a nice little piece. Oh, let's take a break here. Scan is popping, I'll tell you that. God damn. Let's build something, Kevy.
13 power 1 with sail. 13 what's the sail?
Yeah, we'll end up building something. I got to do a couple things. I actually got to I got to rebuild the carburetor on my motorcycle. That's something that I'd like to get in here and be able to do right on this bench right here. You know? Another nice piece right here. Since I've been out here, I've been doing finding a lot of my my tools and trying to get a charge on some of the stuff, you know. Maybe I see a nice power rack. Maybe something I can hang underneath the bench. You know? Maybe something I can hang underneath the bench. But How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, you guys never seen my helmet? My dirt bike helmet, that is? God damn.
Go ahead.
Disclaimer. It's got teeth.
Roger.
It's got teeth like JFK's dolphin. If you weren't here last night, I told you a little story about the dolphin, right? He was little. Little dolphin. You know how you get those little frogs down in Chinatown? Little frogs?
Roger.
The little baby frogs?
23 control.
They had dolphins.
Go ahead.
They had little baby dolphins down in Chinatown.
Clear.
Roger.
JFK, he feeds it protein. But every time I go to visit JFK, I've been giving him a cookie. I've been giving the dolphin a cookie. And even when it was a baby, when the dolphin was a baby and it started off in a little kiddie pool, JFK don't know, but I used to throw him Cookie Crisp because it was a little guy. The little Cookie Crisp. Yeah. So if you're wondering why his dolphin's so big, Kev's been giving him cookies for years. Now he likes the chocolate chip with the chunk soft batch. But yeah, we got helmets. Me and Kevy got helmets. It's got teeth. It's got teeth like JFK's dolphin. Yeah, we got new helmets. Yeah, me and Kev.
24.
Me and little Kev, yeah. It means like that. Big Kev's probably gonna get a dirt bike. But yeah.
11, pull me up the station.
Yeah, we got helmets. We got helmets.
Roger.
Yeah, we got helmets.
Roger.
No, my kid needs this. My kid needs this helmet.
Go ahead, 26.
When he rips through your backyard,
Lansing at Linfield.
if you see a little guy on a dirt bike going through your backyard, he's got a helmet with teeth.
Orange Honda Element. Victor Tango 48764.
Roger.
It's a lot of fun, though. We have a lot of fun over here. Yeah, thanks, people, too. Yeah, we mounted this nice little grinder. This nice little mini grinder. It was a good piece. I'll tell you that right now. Got 36 people out here. We've been listening to the scan.
Ladder 2, 49 Layton Street for a local fire alarm sounding. That's going to be engine 1, ladder 2, 49 Layton Street for a local fire alarm sounding.
5.
2 Zulu Charlie Mike 23. Honda Civic color white, 2 occupants. Linfield, Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Roger.
JFK's Dolphin got bananas. How we doing out there, people? Yeah, Kevy's got some toys. God damn, JFK's dolphin got bananas. Shout out to JFK Show Off. Go over and subscribe to JFK Show Off Fuckery Donuts. And hit that like, subscribe, become a member over there on his channel. Let me tell you, man, he's a very influential guy. You know? The words of wisdom. Goddamn, shout out to JFK Show Off. I see we got Jay Brill in the house. Jay Brill's in the house. Goddamn. Jay Brilla. God damn, he's in the house. Jay Brill's in the house, big people.
Roger. Hold the car right.
Go for it.
Keep the parking phone 13 hours there.
Go over there right now. Subscribe. JFK Show Off. Go over there and show him some love. Go watch it. Go watch a short. Watch a short. Get some traction over there. Okay, bring your fucking snowshoes when you go over there. Because let me tell you, you could spend all day. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to go over there and take a day, take a week, take a month. Check out the show. Check out the content. You know?
23.
God.
Well, yeah, with a verbal.
Roger.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on over here. That's right, JFK. We got it. Love is love, my friend. Let me tell you, man, I wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for you, bro. I'll tell you right now. You know, and when you think about this situation, too, you know, for the people that are watching my channel and know where I came from, you know, out of all these different creators out here in these streets, if you want to call it these streets, because sometimes the temperature acts like you're in the fucking streets. But for all these content creators out here, you know,
Is your one on scene?
JFK's channel has introduced
Mr. One, do you have an apartment number?
new content creators. And you know, that's unique. When you think of it, that's unique.
Roger.
And like I said, man, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for JFK on these streets and YouTube. Goddamn. Goddamn people. Told him, I said, hey, man, I'm putting some shit together in the shop. Been putting some shit together in the shop. I got the nice bench. I've been ordering these aesthetics. You know, I'm investing in myself. You know, I get these cash apps, all the love from the Kevy crew, some of the different, you know, platforms that I'm on and I speak on, and you know, I'm investing it for everybody. I'm bringing it back. You know, there's one thing, and you know, There's one thing that you got to do and remember in life is you got to believe in yourself and invest in yourself. And then everything else around that, you know, is a bonus. Goddamn people. We've been rocking for an hour and 8 minutes. We got 27 people in the shop. Pull up a seat, people, you know. You know, make sure you put your safety glasses on when you come in. You know, I like people to put their work boots, have, you know, some steel toe boots. You know, shit could get crazy over here. Shit could get crazy over here. I mean, we just put in a nice little bench grinder. I've been organizing all my hardware. I got a nice hardware stand over here. You know, got out of work, got a nice welding mask over there. See that welding mask over there hanging up, man? Nice flared out welding mask. Auto tint screen. Ended up getting a nice bench top welder to do some small little odds and ends. I'm telling you people, man, we going big. That's how we do it over here. Shop Talk with Kevy Kev 781. Scanner's been popping. Scanner's been popping, people. Goddamn people. I'm gonna say today there was one bad thing that happened today. I mean, not crazily bad, but bad enough. Goddamn, must have dropped my 125s last night. Came in here and stepped on the motherfuckers. So we got to go get a new set of 125s. And
Take one on there. Take one on there.
yeah, I'm okay. I stepped on the son of a bitches. The only thing I got left. The only thing I got left for the 125s. You know, but sometimes when I'm working and shit, I'll put these 125s right like that. You know, just kind of squint them in, but. You know, these are my 125s. Usually they're on a, you know, nice headpiece, nice setup. But some shit went down today. I got to get a new set of 125s. These things help me. You know. But you know, we'll get through with that. We'll get through with them without the 125s. If you see me, you know, doing the old Sherlock Holmes and shit, just know that my neighbors and shit. God damn, people. So what else is going on? Everybody have a good day today? Huh? could see the chart. I thought I could see the. I guess I can't. Gotta get out of that shit. You had a great day, Thomas, man. Hey, man, thanks for hanging out last night, Thomas. It was crazy at work. Madeline. It was crazy at work. Happy to be home hanging with you. This is an awesome chat. It's relaxing. Well, you know what? I'm glad you're here, Madeline. Let me tell you. This is where we come and chill out. You know? Put your feet up and shit. God damn, today was busy at work. It was busy for me too. I was the only one in. I was the only guy that came in. Actually, me and another guy, but we're at two ends of a building. I usually work with three other mechanics on my end, and I was the only one there today. I'm glad it was a beautiful day. This weather's beautiful out here down in the North Shore.
2 quarters.
God damn, you learned what a Maine Coon is or a Lynn Coon. God damn, I got a Lynn Coon and a Maine Coon. Not today, Satan. Hello, what's happening? Thanks for jumping in. God damn, it's 7:05 p.m. You're here. It was a really nice day. It really was. Today was a beautiful day. Next few days will be nice here. Where you at, Gigi? God damn, Gigi, where you at? I got a little cousin named Gigi. Yeah, Lynn Coon, even better. God damn, Arkansas. Hey. Not today, Satan. Just got home from work. Really nice here, too. That's great. I'm glad we're all starting to, enjoy some good weather. You go by Tom? Cool. I might know somebody over there. I can double check and check into that shit. Tom, you've been pretty solid over here. You like talking to cars. What do we got going?
It's going to be for a 60-year-old male, question of a stroke. That's engine 10, medic 1 on the BLS, 678 Linfield Street. The church is going to be for a 60-year-old male, question of a stroke.
Ah, Jesus. Prayers out for that guy.
When you're responding.
Bossa Brandy, happy Tuesday to you too. Thanks for showing up. We're just hanging out. Little Kevy Kev. Shop talk with Kevy Kev. Just installed a little mini grinder I had. No shit. You guys, we were so Ruthie, hey Ruthie, sorry you missed last night's live. I would have hung around. God damn, Ruthie. Ruthie says you guys were in the H3 podcast today. They were going over Mackenzie's mom's interview. That's great. That's great. Hopefully there's a little traction with that interview. I mean, there was, by all means, and I think I speak for my other fellow panelists is, we're not trying to solve any case. We're not trying to pick sides. We're trying to understand the juvenile transition. You know, when we found out that Mackenzie, was housed and became a resident in the youth authorities out there, and gets transferred through the transfer hearing and charged. Now she's being charged as an adult. The transition from the youth authorities to the let's say county jail, and then they're on to a prison. So stay tuned. There's still more to come with that. There's a bunch more questions that we want to ask. Maybe not through Mackenzie's mom, but with other people. So stay tuned for sure. And thanks for the shout out, Ruthie. And that's some good. That's a good little comment there, Madeline. You got to try to get all the information out, and I agree. From all sides, like you're saying. Let's read out Madeline's comment here. Madeline says, "You try to get all the information out too from all sides and make an educated decision, and we appreciate it. And I thank you for that. And I thank you for that. And we only need a few people to understand that. You might see, the people out there, whether it's hate, jealousy, obsession. They just, the peanut gallery. They just keep, throwing peanuts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me tell you something. If you're at the circus and shit, man, you could keep throwing peanuts out of the peanut gallery at the elephant, but one of these times, man, that elephant's gonna fucking stomp you out. And I watch a lot of National Geographics. And I like the lions. You guys like the lions? I like the lions. The lions are great. The lions running a coalition. Yeah. Sometimes there's two big lions. Sometimes there's 4 big lions. There's 4 big panel lions. They're panelist lions. They could be panelists. But at some point, the panelist lions that are part of the coalition, their hair stands up. Their hair stands up. When you see a lion and his hair stands up, you got to watch out. But I will say this. Even when those lions, the lions chase the elephant, and the elephant gets tired of running and dodging these fucking, kings of the jungle, the elephant will turn around and fucking stomp you out. That's why elephants and lions, they tend to get along. Unless you're a baby elephant. You look like a fucking pork chop. Then you're all done.
For the car 10.
For Central Station fire alarm. That's going to be engine 1, ladder 1, 34 Monroe Street for Central Station fire alarm.
And I get that. You could say it a million times and they won't get it. Yeah, they're stuck on stupid, if you ask me. And I'll tell you this: it ain't no monkey see, monkey do. All right, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. People have a different way of approaching shit, and there's a method to the madness. There's a strategy. You understand? You know?
Engine 10, you're on scene, 678 Linfield Street.
There's a strategy. Yeah, we got to put some new handlebars on Kevy's dirt bike. I think that's going to be one of our next, missions.
Car 12 going out. Roger.
That's right, stuck on stupid. Yeah, you like lions? I like lions too. Yeah, what the duck said. I told James the other day, you guys could say that the sky was blue, and they will still disagree. And I'm right there with you, Right there with you. What the duck. Thanks for being here, what the duck. Potsy 66. A certain creator saw that you had a family member on, and he just couldn't handle it. Really? It's just crazy, huh? We all know who that creator is. Thanks for being here, Potsy. God damn. Rose. You guys always get me thinking and realizing that the more I know, the more I don't know. I love your POV, and that's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it. The more I know, the more I don't know. I love your POV. Thank you very much, Rose. Keep showing up, keep supporting,
I'm here and I'm not seeing anybody flagging me down. I don't know if you want to give them a call back and just have them make themselves known. Roger, stand by.
That's a good way to put it, too.
34 Monroe Street.
The braids are short-circuiting on a loop. God damn. God damn. That's right. That's right. Becky G says, I say, fuck them. God damn. Let's say, everybody, let's give it a, on the count of 3, if you're out there. God damn. If you're out there right now, throw your ones up, people. Throw your ones up. All right? If you're rocking with Kevy Kev, JFK, James Jackson, Jay Brilliant, I want to see it in the chat, people. Throw up your ones if you're rocking out with us. The boys from Boston. God damn. God damn. We got people in the chat. We got people in the chat. They're throwing up the ones, people. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me see them. Let me see all them ones, people. Let me see all them ones, people. Play a little music for a little rock. Come on, people. Throw up them ones. Rocking with us. Come on, people. See those ones up in the chat. Let's go. Hit him up there. Go. Let's go, people. Right, Ruth, you were late last night. You might have watched me on the replay. But we got a new tool coming soon. We got a new tool coming soon, people. God damn. It's called the Gesture Light. Oh, I love this new edition, people. Love this new edition. Look at this shit. God damn. God damn, did I show you this? Did I show you this shit right here? Some James Bond shit. Yeah, people, if you want, throw up your ones in the chat. Throw up your ones in the chat. You know what else, too? All my buddies on this shit. All my buddies, and none of these other creators got this shit. They ain't got this shit. If I need to ask Barrows, I call JFK. Okay? I can't show you the code. I can't show you the code, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. JFK, you out there? Yo, you out there, JFK? Come back. Roger that. Roger that. Said to hit me back. He's feeding his dolphin. Jay Brill, you out there, Jay Brill? Come back, buddy. God damn, what's happening, my man? God damn, what's happening? Roger that, man. Hit me back. Hit me back. Roger that. Over and out. Over and out. God damn. We here, people. We here.
Engine 9, 31, BLS follow. Change the app for a 2-year-old male. Allergic reaction and cooking unit.
Oh,
That's going to be engine 9, medic 1, and BLS follow. Change the app for a 2-year-old male. Allergic reaction and difficulty breathing.
a little 2-year-old. Little 2-year-old boy, he's having an allergic reaction and shit. 2-year-old boy with an allergic reaction. Let's see what's going on with that. Let's see what's going on with that. Tell you a quick story, man. So, years ago when I was a kid, man, we had rabbits and shit. Rabbits in the backyard. And I had a rabbit. His name was Coco. He was a brown rabbit. His name was Coco. He was a good rabbit. Let me tell you, he was a good little rabbit, man. And I remember my cousin Michael, man. He come over, and we were swimming in the pool, we were having fun, hanging out, kids, man. 6, 7 years old. And
Medic 14, you're responding to Engine 9 and Medic 1. 8 Geneva Ave with a 2-year-old male, allergic reaction, difficulty breathing.
So,
Engine 9's on scene.
All right,
Engine 9 on scene.
So we got Engine 9 on scene with this little guy, this little 2-year-old boy. But back to my quick story, man. The rabbit got out of the cage and shit. We might have been playing with him, patting him and shit, throwing a couple carrots in there and shit. And the little dude got out of the pen, and he started running around the yard. So we started chasing him. And I think this was before EpiPens. But my cousin, man, he ran into the bushes to grab Coco. He grabbed Coco, man, but he got stung by about fucking 30 bees, man. And come to find out, man, my little cousin, he was allergic to bees. It was the worst thing ever, man. I'll tell you right now.
Agency 38 North Franklin Street. You can look for the vehicle on the notes.
Ladder 1 in service. Wow, I'm Engine 1 in service. Engine 1 in service.
Well, I want to know what happens to this little dude, man. Hopefully he's all right. Like 2 years old. 2 years old, you think, at 2 years old, you think to yourself, man, a little guy like that, how's he like, telling you that, my throat feels itchy or it's like with young kids and infants, real young children. It's almost like it's got to get beyond, that first common sign,
That did Letfield Street, Regina Road, Mass Ridge, Bravo, Uniform Bravo, Lima, Golf, Mike, Denver. Roger?
It's just crazy because it's like once you realize that a little guy or a little girl's having a reaction to something, it's like it's already at a certain stage. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gigi, some serious shit. My cousin had to be rushed to the hospital. ambulance. I mean, and we kind of, you know, it was like the town I lived in at the time at that age. It was like voluntary firemen, and you know, I think the nearest hospital was shit miles away, miles away. Um, yeah, anaphylaxis is scary, you know. And that was just the word that I'm looking for. The anaphylactic shock. It's so scary. Use that EpiPen. Get to the ER stat. Rose, thank you for being here. We got, Rose will tell you straight out. Yeah, it's gonna be scary, but you know what? Stab yourself with that fucking EpiPen and get to the ER. I see what you're putting down, Rose. Yeah, and I agree, Free Kelsey. Dealing with a reaction as an adult is scary, but you put it in just like you're saying, as a baby, as an infant, shit can be scary. That's right. Yeah, let me give a shout out. Let me try to do a roll call here. Let me see here. We got Free Kelsey in the house. We got Ruthie Robles in the house. We got Gigi. We got Choose Peace. Rose is here. We got Madeline Wags. She's out here with us. We got Thomas. Thomas is here. Gigi, she's been rocking out with us. April's out here. She might be doing the dishes and shit, but you know what? She here to throw the ones up. She's here. She's here with us. Not today, Satan. God damn. She's here with us. Becky G. Don't forget Becky G. She got the prayers up for this little dude. Jay Brill's out here with us. We got Greek Princess. She's out here with us. Choose Peace. Spring Steppin'. She's having a good time.
So you get a hold of them and tell them to come to Shore and Union. Roger.
We got Cox Medic out here.
2121.
Just scrolling through. Got a nice healthy chat, man. I love to see you guys, conversating, going back and forth. God damn, thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Janelle.
That all was. Matter of course.
I like to try to change it up sometimes. I like to try to, get a little humor in there. You know what I'm saying? Make somebody smile. You could be having a bad day, but sometimes, it might be something that somebody says. It might be something that somebody does. It might be something that somebody has. You know what I'm saying? And you might crack a smile. It might help somebody out. And, if it takes coming over to here and chilling out with Kevy Kev when he goes live, man, I'm telling you, man, you better show up. You better show up, because by the end of one of my lives, man, you're gonna either laugh your fucking ass off or you're gonna smile. And I can guarantee that over here. I could guarantee that over here. I mean, shit, we might get sidetracked. We might talk about lions, tigers, and bears, but fucking oh my. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of animals in the jungle.
Lima Charlie. Control number 70.
Now we have any luck finding them?
Roger, 2110 your west. 7
Thank you, Choose Peace.
All right, we have 2 people in custody.
Thank you. God damn.
Just add the
Oh.
incident to take them and use it.
Roger, 22 is still going to be tied to the station as well.
All right, we'll leave another car. As I said, we're on shore at Union. We'll leave 2 cars for transport.
That's crazy, right?
I'm patrolling around as well.
Getting ready for a big cookout. God damn.
Control the car 8.
Free.
I'm usually the cook. With that kind of
7
shit.
minutes over at Pinkham and Union. I'm going to be on shore. It's going to be transport.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. What's going on with this?
Control the car 1818.
Go ahead.
Ticket disturbance, 410 Cedar Brook Road. There's a female called in. Gave her and by mail the rainbow shirt.
Car 19 control. That motor vehicle is not going to get to action. Medic 1 and his message to 7 children.
God damn, people, this is one of those times.
7 children. 7 children. That's right, 7, 2, Tango, Zebra, 4, 3. Hold on the Civic.
Roger.
Hold on, control. Can you just advise the location of?
Yeah, we're
Pinkham
full.
and Union, but the units are going to be on shore.
Don't need to be on the charge no more. Nice. It's always nice having a nice full 20-volt lithium battery. I changed some shit around on my rack here. I gotta hang these back up, but I found my chisels, my nice chisel set. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. I might Might put these up over there somewhere. Hang these up over there. Not too sure yet.
I'm engine 9's on service. Engine 9 in service.
We'll see. We'll see. We got to come. Might have to hang another piece of pegboard. But it's starting to get these tools out here.
61 to 02.
I got all kind. I got the automotive scan tools and shit. I got all that stuff, man. Make sure that it's all, properly kept. And a lot of that. Sometimes I'll use that shit out in the road. I'll take a ride in the truck and go, look at something or fix something. Or do a few road calls.
Roger, thank you.
Fix a lady I work with. I fixed her lawnmower last week. Fixed another lawnmower the other week. I got a guy that's been calling me on a tractor. That'd be a nice job to do. Nice blade sharpening and clean the deck on the tractor. It's crazy. I got a bunch of tools too that are green. It's crazy how a lot of the stuff, is orange right now. It's almost crazy. I remember years ago, it was like, remember you could go into certain department stores and you'd get like that college fucking going back to school shit. Everything was orange and fucking everything's small and compact. It's weird how tools they pick a color and you see shit, man. It starts coming out orange. I noticed like the wrenches were in a red and black. A few of the other kits that I had purchased for these fucking pliers are nice. I'll tell you right now, these water pump pliers, these are a nice piece. They got a really good locking. God damn. Shout out to the guys that are out there that riding bikes today. Keep it safe. Keep it under 100. And ride on. But these are a real nice unit right here.
Go ahead.
And stuff like this, it's crazy, but my kid said, Dad, what kind of wrench fit? Oh, I need this. I'm gonna take this off. I think I gotta check the batteries in my remote control car. It's not one of the flathead. And it's not the cross, which they mean Phillips. It's funny. But it looks like a star. So, this is good. I said, go out to the shop, man. Throw your car up on the bench. It's where it starts. Go check all Daddy's star wrenches, man. It's like a puzzle piece, man. Once it fits and it fits tight, perfect. That's the one. We'll start filling this up. Too. It's a Shop Talk with Kevy Kev 781. We'll go over some stuff too. I got some nice tools. Maybe we'll take the time to go through some of the kits. I got more kits than that. So a lot of stuff's in my truck. I got 3 toolboxes on my truck. And they're full. So me setting this up for us will start getting me to bring some of my tools back out, get them out of the truck. You know what I'm saying? And make the jobs a little easier. You know, a couple jobs I did on the back of my truck, which is nice. I mean, we'll do a couple of yard runs. You know, we'll be out in the yard. We'll be on the back of the truck again. Sure enough. But some of those, you know, I'm looking for this, looking for that. Hold on, chat. I'll be back. Bear with me. You know, we got shit in arm's length. You know, we mounted the grinder. We mounted this little mini grinder today. And this little mini grinder, nice piece right here. I like this. We redressed one of these. We redressed a cold chisel. I've used this cold chisel on a few things, but we put a nice edge on that. You could still see that chip, man. We got to get it out of there. But it does a nice job. It's got a nice edge on it. But these tools are used, you know what I'm saying? They're not hanging up there, you know, for an aesthetic or for looks, man. We're going to use these fucking things. We're going to build shit. We're going to build shit. And, you know, if I start going through my motorcycle, I bring the carburetor in here. You know, I'll show you how to rebuild a 25-year-old carburetor. We'll clean it up. My carburetor is polished, so we'll have to really clean it, make it look shiny and like chrome again. But it's aluminum, and I had polished it at one time. I stripped the whole carburetor down, and it was aluminum, so I started polishing it, and I got it looking like chrome. So, you know, we'll use these tools. We'll have a lot of fun in here. I'm probably going to shut this down at the 2-hour mark. You guys have been rocking with me, man. We got another 4 minutes or so. But I got daddy duties and shit, you know. You know, it's a team effort over here, you know. But I'm going to start coming on a lot more. Like I said, I've been in the middle of really setting up my shop here to do some shit like this, to open a box, man. I might get something new. We'll open it up. We'll check it out. We'll talk about it. You know, give you guys a piece to write something. Let me talk back with it. You know what I mean? What do we got here? We got Colin. Hey, what up? I had to see what Kev was up to, since I saw so much stuff being posted today about Mackenzie. God damn. Well, you know what? I'm glad you're here. We ain't talking about Mackenzie over here. A couple things were mentioned. You know, a few people have seen us out there on a few different sites, people going over that show the other night. But just remember one thing. There's a method to the madness. We're not here to pick a side. We're not here to solve a case. The case was already presented to a judge in a bench trial, and there was a conviction, and you know, there's time being served right now. We're just trying to figure out, you know, the transition. How'd she get there? Does all this negativity help? That's a big question that you might want to ask or think about, you know. You know, these are different times. These are different times. I mean, I heard a telephone recording the other day, and you know, jailhouse call that, they were happy about it, reaching overseas, reaching limits. This issue, this trial, this conviction. Let's talk about it like that. This conviction has reached different points of the world already, and everybody's going to have a different opinion, And don't let the bullshit that gets stirred up raise negative questions about people just trying to talk about a certain factor. Who makes that mini grinder? Damn.
24 Control, multiple to stop, Linfield Street, Regina, Mass Ridge, Mike Alpha Echo, Victor 77, Red
What do
Camry,
we got
second.
here? We're at that 2-hour mark, people. I'm going to be signing off. I had one little last question here. Who makes that grinder? I don't really see a big name on it, name brand. But there is a few things that I'll try to pull up on it. Maybe we'll talk about that on the next live. But it's a nice small grinding wheel. It's a great knife sharpener. I had mentioned before I used to sharpen a lot of culinary knives. And what I'll do is next time I jump on, I'll sharpen something and put a nice edge on something for you guys. So listen, with that being said, I'm going to be signing off. Keep your notifications on. I might pop up somewhere else. Please go check everybody out. Go check out Jay Brilliant. Go check out Jay Brilliant's channel. Okay? Jason Brillon. Go like and subscribe. Anything on his channel. Great dude. Go check out James Jackson over at The Layover. Go over there, like and subscribe on James's channel. He needs the support. He needs the likes. He needs the shares. Go check out JFK Show Off. Fockery Donuts. Go stop by there and get a small regular. Or maybe get a tea. 2 tea bags. Whatever your vice might be. Go stop by the donut shop. Check out what he's got on the catalog. All right? Like and subscribe over there. Give him some likes. Give him some shares. Give him some support. Don't forget about Kevy Kev 781 on the motherfucking Cash App. I appreciate everybody that's in here with me tonight. Like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you smash the like button on the way out. I know we only had 35 people in the shop, but you know what? I appreciate every one of you guys being here. In the next live we're going to do something again together. So keep showing up. I appreciate everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love, people. Peace and love. Peace and love, people.